happening tonight. Something was born tonight. It's not just the changing of the seasons. It's about to be the changing of the guard. We're sending a message to Washington. Find your backbone or find another job. America, we're watching. America, we're waiting. We passed the SAFE Act here in New York. We showed the way. We need you to, when you go home tonight, call someone in another state and tell them to do what New York did and make America safe again for our children. We've been listening to many voices today. We've heard from history. We've heard from current events. We've heard from labor leaders. We've seen our elected and public officials. And we've heard different voices. The next voice is a sojourner, a man who's been on a journey. His name is Darren Wagner. For 10 years he was deputy sheriff in Ohio. He saw gun violence, and what he saw changed him so that he moved to Australia. And after a while he wanted to come home, and he looked up and he researched for the safest school system in America, and he moved to Newton, Connecticut. It said on the map that this was the safest district, that his children would be all right. And then the thing that he thought couldn't find him found him again. And after the events of December 14th, he became a founding member of Newton Action, and he's been organizing parents around the country for sensible gun legislation. You've seen him on the news. He's a citizen soldier. Please welcome Darren Wagner.
Wow. New York, thank you so much for allowing me to be here this evening. Thank you to the organizers of this amazing event. Thank you to everybody that's turned out in the cold to stand up for what's right in America. The moms, the dads, we're all in this together. I am on a journey. None of us want to be on this journey. We are all in this together. I was a police officer. I've seen violence. I've been on the other side of the crime scene tape. I've had to break the news to mothers who've lost children. I will never forget their scream when you tell a mom that her son is not coming home. There's a scream that a police officer hears that no one ever wants to hear. I carry that with me. I did move to Australia, and you know what we do in Australia? We have gun control that works. Since 1996, we had gun legislation that was put into place, so we have a country that is safe. And where my children went to school, they didn't have to fear about people walking into their classrooms and assassinating them. My children, when we moved to Connecticut, were faced with lockdown drills. Now, I've heard of fire drills, but I was not accustomed to what this lockdown drill was. This is when the children have to close the doors, the teachers lock the doors, and they have to cower in the corner. Well, on December 14th, that drill was a reality. I'm lucky because my children came home. Some of their friends did not. I had to wait for 3 hours to find out whether or not my son was in that classroom. When I found out, I was relieved that it was another school. When I realized that it was an elementary school, I was outraged. This cannot continue. This cannot absolutely continue. When I got back, I have to apologize to you, New York. To Columbine, to Aurora. When these mass shootings happened, I did nothing. I did not send a card. I did not sign a petition. I stayed silent. I'm ashamed of myself for that. New York, you face this almost on a daily basis. I have not come here before. But New York, I am here today with you, and I am going to be in your corner from now on. So, it's not about Newtown no more. It's not about Sandy Hook. We are all in this together, and I am proud to be in your corner. Thank you so very much.
Woo-hoo!